In honor of all alumni returning for this year's homecoming, the band will now play one verse of Benny Haven's, the oldest of West Point songs. The pass and review serves two functions for the superintendent. It dismisses the cadets and at the same time provides an opportunity to inspect the state of discipline and training. As the cadets pass and review before the reviewing party, members of each unit will turn their head and eyes on the salute and command, "Eyes right." The marches that will be played as the cadets pass and review are National Emblem, the official West Point March, Sons of the Brave, the Temple Fight Song, On Brave Old Army Team, and the Army Goes Rolling Along.
The United States Military Academy Band is under the direction of Lieutenant Colonel Jim Keene, with the drum major, Master Sergeant Glenn West. The First Regiment is commanded by Cadet Captain Remington Meyer from Arbor Vitae, Wisconsin. The Regimental Command Sergeant Major is Cadet Command Sergeant Major Michael Marcangelo from Murraysville, Pennsylvania.
A1.
The 1st Battalion is commanded by Cadet Captain Aaron Schrobe from Kingwood, Texas. Battalion Command Sergeant Major is Cadet Command Sergeant Major James Byrne from Posen, Virginia.
A1 again.
Company A is commanded by Cadet Captain Nate Webster from Uniontown, Pennsylvania. The First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Kirby Kastner from West Point, New York.
B1.
Company B is commanded by Cadet Captain Fraser Hall from Montgomery, Alabama. The First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant William Choate from Kelloggville, Ohio.
C1. D1.
Company C is commanded by Cadet Captain John Lansbury from Ashburn, Virginia. The First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Kyle Johnson from Blair, Nebraska. Company D is commanded by Cadet Captain Joseph Bramer from Hanover, Indiana. The First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Oscar Garzon from Ibarra, Ecuador.
Leadership for Regiment 1.
The 2nd Battalion is commanded by Cadet Captain Caleb Riley from Fairbanks, Alaska. The Battalion Command Sergeant Major is Cadet Command Sergeant Major Joseph Amoroso from Marlborough, New York.
B1. F1.
Company E is commanded by Cadet Captain Kyle Gordy from Newcastle, California. The First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Caitlin McCarville from Pinehurst, North Carolina. Company F is commanded by Cadet Captain Kevin Dolan from Muscatine, Iowa. The First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Thomas Dalton from Highland Falls, New York. Company G is commanded by Cadet Captain Dustin Yates from Fort Mill, South Carolina. The First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Dan Cryle from Warwick, New York. The 2nd Regiment is commanded by Cadet Captain Nicole Palazzo from New Windsor, New York. The Regimental Command Sergeant Major is Cadet Command Sergeant Major Brian Nelson from Battle Creek, Michigan.
It's got to be F8.
The 1st Battalion is commanded by Cadet Captain Samuel Roddy from Columbus, Ohio. The Battalion Command Sergeant Major is Cadet Command Sergeant Major Ryan Johnson from Rancho Cucamonga, California.
B2.
Company A is commanded by Cadet Captain Stuart Vaughn from Yorktown, Virginia. The First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Brant Wagaman from Marysville, California. Company B is commanded by Cadet Captain Andrew Parker from Bloomington, Illinois. The First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Nathaniel Winter Hartley from Cary, North Carolina. Company C is commanded by Cadet Captain Kurt Lane from Grayson, Louisiana. The First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Charles Phelps from Woodinville, Washington. Company D is commanded by Cadet Captain Thomas Richardson from Warrenton, Virginia. The First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Eric Goodrich from Rochester, New York. Battalion is commanded by Cadet Captain Aaron Brewer from Norfolk, Virginia. The Battalion Command Sergeant Major is Cadet Command Sergeant Major Kelsey Miller from Thrall, Texas. Company E is commanded by Cadet Captain Brett Bartlett from Fayetteville, North Carolina. The First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Jeff Gully from Carrier Mills, Illinois.
G2. There's no H today.
Company F is commanded by Cadet Captain Danny Harris from Water Valley, Mississippi. The First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Michael Kipp from Staten Island, New York.
Wow. Mike Yep. All right. Nice to see him back here.
Company G is commanded by Cadet Captain Adam Lynn from Boca Raton, Florida. The First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Jose Ramirez from El Paso, Texas. Since the days of the American Revolution, flag bearers have been an important element in ceremonies. At the center of today's formation and bearing the national color is the United States Corps of Cadets Color Guard, led by Cadet Color Sergeant Jason Jin from Scarsdale, New York.